Hey guys, welcome minimalists, health fanatics, and organizing fanatics. It's Melody again, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that is my houseplants. You can literally have one of these anywhere. You don't need a full light patio. The reason why I like plants is because they make the environment interactive, kind of like candles where you get to play and move around with your environment and take care of your environment. The second reason why I like it is because it gives a good vibe, and the outdoor colors are very calming colors. The blues and the sand and the dirt color and the green is a very calming color, so it makes your dorm or your room very, very calming and your home very calming because it's literally bringing the outdoors indoors. And the last reason why I like it is because it cleans the air. You can find this study under NASA Clean Air Study, and basically the plants that you've probably seen before is the Areca palm, which I love. Basically every palm cleans the air. Most of this list, half this list is palms. Also the Boston fern, very, very common house plant, outdoor plant. The last one is the peace lily, which is another beautiful plant with a white flower in the center. You can get indoor plants by going to a home goods center like Lowe's or Home Depot. The outdoor plants are kept outdoors, and the indoor plants are kept in the shaded part. Indoor plants do not like direct sunlight for the most part. My favorite place to get plants is my grocery store. My grocery store has the most luscious plants. There are a lot of people that do not think that they have a green thumb, and that's probably because they've overwatered their plants. The number one way to kill an indoor plant is to overwater it. When you buy a plant, you should look up that plant and look at the soil that it is the best in. And most indoor plants like fast draining soil. It is because they do not like to be sitting in water. So they want that water to just drain quickly so they do not get root rot. So all of my indoor plants, it uses the fast draining soil. The second thing you need to look up is how much sun it needs. And most indoor plants do not like direct sunlight, and that's good. So you should be getting a plant that likes medium to low light. And all these plants basically here, they like indirect sunlight. The bamboo doesn't even need any sunlight. I could keep it in the bathroom and it'd be doing okay. But these ones like indirect sunlight. And the last thing you want to look up is how much to water your plants. When you're looking at a plant you want to buy, look up those three things. And you need to know how much water each plant needs, because that's a sure way to kill your plant, by not giving it enough water or giving it too much water. So I'm going to go through these 4 plants right in front of you because these are my absolute favorite plants. Maybe you want one of these 4 and you can go pick it up today or tomorrow from your grocery store. We'll start off with my Marimo, which is the absolutely coolest plant alive. It originated in Japan, little moss balls on the bottom of the sea. And because it's at the bottom of the sea, it likes cold, cool water. It does not like to be hot. So if you don't have AC in your house, this is not a good plant to have because he's not going to be happy. I just cleaned out his water, and it is in nice cool water, and it is happy as a lark. These are so easy to take care of. You just have to clean it every 2 weeks. So twice a month, you just take it to the sink, dump out the water, and put some nice cool water in, and put it in indirect sunlight. So easy and so cool. Such a conversation piece. It's just such a cool plant. And this plant you can get from your pet store, or if you want a good quality one, you can get them online. The next one is the easiest one to care for, and that is bamboo. You literally cannot kill bamboo. I mean, you can keep it in dirty water. You can forget to water it for a couple days. You can put it in the bathroom where it gets no sunlight. You can put it in a small container. Bamboos are the best plants for people who think they don't have a green thumb. It's not one of those plants that you can overwater because, as you can see here, it's literally sitting in water. It doesn't get root rot. The next plant is my succulent, which I'm just about to water here because it needs some water. I haven't watered it in about 10 or 12 days, and you literally cannot underwater this plant. It is looking a little underwatered right now, but the number one way to kill a succulent is to overwater it, because succulents are an aloe vera plant is also succulent, which I have that outside, and I'll show you that in just a sec. Succulents do not like water. They are desert-like plants, and the fastest way to kill a succulent is to overwater it. You want to only water this plant once every 7, 10, 12 days. Anyway, the best thing about this one is it's a super hardy plant. So it does well no matter what. My battery died, we're back in business, and I saved the best one for last, and that is my pothos plant. It is the apple of my eyeball. It makes my house look so luscious, my office look so luscious and so bright. It's a lot brighter than it appears on this camera. But the thing I like about this one is that it's been growing. Obviously my other plants, they are in small containers, so they don't grow very fast, and my Miramo is going to take a long time to double in size, but this plant has doubled in size since I got it. Only $20, and it has been giving me unlimited joy. I absolutely love it. Unlike the succulent, you have to keep the soil moist because it is a jungle plant. You can't keep it sitting in water, because if you keep it sitting in water, then the problem is that it's going to get root rot like any other indoor plant. So don't keep it in direct sunlight right in front of a window, or else it will just dry out the soil and it'll start wilting. Anytime you see it wilting, that's when you know, hey, give it a little bit more water. Just don't flood it, especially if it's in a container like this with no holes at the bottom, because it will be sitting in water and that's not good for the plant. Whatever your style is, you can find the perfect indoor plant for you that will complete your life. A lot easier than an animal, but almost as fun.